Hi friends, Shawn here, just having a walk with my son, and thank you for those of you that have reached out actually and said, hey, what's going on? What's happening August the 9th? Why are we saving the date? And you know me, I love to tell stories, so before I tell you what's happening on August 9th, let me tell you a story. There's this tale of an old man who would walk the coast of these beaches in Brazil. Every morning he would get up and he'd walk down the beach and look at the sea, watch the sunrise. And one morning he is walking and he sees in the distance there's somebody that appears to be dancing. They're doing this gesture and they're throwing their arms up. And he's curious, so he walks closer and realizes it's a girl. And she's not actually dancing, but she's throwing starfish. She's bending down and she's picking up starfish and throwing them into the ocean. So he asks her, hi, what are you doing? And she says, I'm tossing these starfish back into the ocean. And he asks why. The girl says, well, because high tide. The old man is confused. He says, high tide, what does that mean? The girl says, well, it's high tide. And what happens is the water has washed all these starfish onto the beach, and the sun comes out, and if they don't get back into the water, they'll die. So the old man says, and he looks to his left and he looks to his right on the beach, and the beach literally has thousands of starfish as far as the eye can see. And he says to her, well, there are thousands of starfish here, there's no way you can make a difference. And the girl looks to her left, and then she looks to her right. And then she looks down, she picks up a starfish, she says, you might be right. And she throws her hands and throws the starfish into the ocean. And she says, but I made a difference for that one. Isn't that nice? It's a nice story. And I share that because as dance teachers, we sometimes get so frustrated with the dance. We get so overwhelmed sometimes with trying to think of movements and choreography and living up to expectations from your parents or from studio directors and things. And we forget the main purpose of what we do is to be difference makers, change makers, make a difference in the lives of the next generation of humans. And a lot of times we forget to invest in ourselves. We put so much energy into them, which is wonderful, but at the end of the day, we can't pour into others if our own well is empty. August the 9th is going to be a wonderful day in Toronto. For those of you that are attending the Toronto Dance Teacher Expo, I'll be there, but I'm having another event after the Expo. It's called the Dance Teacher Development Day. And on this day, it's one day, if you're already planning to be there, perfect, because it doesn't mean you have to spend an extra hotel. That day is going to be a day of growth. It's going to be a day of learning tools, tricks, sharing ideas, and giving you some tangible, actionable advice, words, things to say to help your dancers boost their confidence, their esteem. It's going to help you to communicate to different personality types in your classes. But most importantly, there's so much more, but most importantly, it's going to be a day for you where you get to invest in yourself. You get to invest in your own growth. Personal development is key, and a lot of times we forget about that in the dance world. We just get stuck on steps. And at the end of the day, it's not about steps, it's about your mindset. So, Friday, August the 9th, Dance Teacher Development Day, come through. And it's going to be an event that is limited to a handful of teachers. It's not going to be 50 people in the room, not interested in that. I'm truly only interested in the handful of teachers who truly just, you are passionate. You know, maybe you're flourishing maybe you're frustrated, I don't know, but you know the sky is not the limit. You know there is more for you to give, and you might be on a roller coaster ride right now and you just need some assistance, you need some help, you need to talk. It's one thing to be able to talk to another teacher, but it's another thing to talk to a coach. Sometimes we can't talk to our spouse because they just don't get it, right? Unless they're in the field. So yeah, that's what's happening on that day, and I do have a webpage and all that fun stuff, but I'm curious to see who's interested. And if you are, and if this resonates with you and you want to really grow and you're passionate about just being the best teacher you can possibly be, not just for your dancers, not just for your school, your studio, but for yourself, send me a message. Leave me a video message because I want to see your face. And let's talk. And I'll send you the information. And you can sign up and come join me. It's also super affordable, by the way. I have an awesome day of shenanigans planned. But I also know that financially sometimes it's tough right now, right? So I have an awesome payment plan where even a teenager can afford to come and participate and learn and grow and take those skills back and feel like $1,000,000. Send me a video message. Let me know this resonates with you. And if it's not your thing, that's okay too. Tag somebody, share this video with another teacher that you know. Share this video with your favorite dance teacher and say, hey, I think you might be interested in this. Take a watch. And let's see if we can all make a difference together. Hope you're having an amazing day. And bonus, this guy says, have an awesome day.